Hey, hi everyone. I'm going to show off this part of my base, which is for making sterilized growth medium. So it's hard to do this in like a screenshot because it's so cramped. So sterilized growth medium is a line you have to do in ZPM in GregTech to make sure you can make the wetware circuits. That's pretty complicated, so I'm going to show each part of it in order. So yeah, sterilized growth medium, you make it from fluid heating raw growth medium, which you make in the mixer with this recipe. So salted calcium, I just get that from ore process. Actually salty salt water, but yeah. Now mutagen, this one we get from this. We get this distilled from rich bacterial sludge. It's actually pretty slow, but I don't really want to do I don't really want to do multi-block. It's hard to fit. All the machines have to go in the sterile clean room. It's pretty cramped. So yeah, you need then rich bacterial sludge, and we have a brewery for that somewhere. That is, where did we put? Alright, this is we actually use the quadrate dust, which is the most efficient recipe for making a rich bacterial sludge, and it just buffers it here. And this, of course, needs bacterial sludge. That's just this little LCR recipe with biomass and bacteria. Now, biomass, I think we get that from a pyrolysis oven, and then bacteria is this brewery here distilled. I'm gonna show you like all the setups for this stuff, like the biochaff. We have 3 greenhouses there. This one's actually full because we filled up on logs, but in any case, these produce various products. Originally we had an old setup which wasn't super fast, but we replaced with this large centrifuge. This is how we get the plant balls and stuff from rubber logs. I'll show the recipe. Where is it? Here. I didn't know this recipe, but yeah, this one. And then we also have a centrifuge to turn it into rubber and glue, and then we can actually, like we have, yeah, this LCR makes our liquid rubber. So now we have plant balls. We end up, we have a compressor, or no, that's a macerator. Where did I put that? This up. This macerates plant balls in the biochaff, and then this one turns into dirt, and this is, it ends up making clay to electrolyze for various products. I use so much sodium dust for same sulfate. It's probably not the best way, but whatever. And what else do we? Oh yeah, there's a pyrolysis oven for biomass because, well, we need that for ethanol for high octane gasoline. It's also used in sterilized growth medium line, so that is something to keep in mind. What's next? Oh yeah, mincemeat. There's no way to automate like regular meat, but you can automate fish. So except a few fishers here. This string is actually kind of funny because a while back I set up polycaprolactam to make string, and just for backup reserve. I didn't think I would actually need it automated, but the fish, it actually is useful to have automated. So that's something. Oh, oops, I'm derping. Yeah, like this recipe. And this is just a little chemical line, which is, it's pretty straightforward. By the time you unlock it, it just takes a bit of work. And yeah, then there's also, let's see. Oh, agar. This is like more complex processing line. Agar needs gelatin dust. Distilled water gelatin dust needs gelatin mixture. Then this you get from water, phosphoric acid, and collagen. Now, phosphoric acid is pretty easy. I just did an LCR for this, but collagen is pretty tricky because when you need the mincemeat, it has to be done in a sterile clean room, which I set up things up. You also need bone meal. And then you actually extract fluid, or you just put dirt in an extractor for that, and then you can just process it. Now let's go back over to the sterile clean room. You can show that off. These are actual LCR. I think I put some random high-tier distillery for dealing with the diluted sulfuric acid because, like, space is at a premium here. But anyway, then we have some machines that actually go process the collagen and phosphoric acid into agar dust. And now we have that, we can actually do the mixer step. Oh, one last thing is the stem cells, which are used for, I think it's used for the neural processing units. So instead of doing a crafting card, you just need a dedicated LUV mixer and then just pipe it over to this LCR, which doesn't have the correct voltage here for that to work effectively, and it just passive stem cells. That's cool. And our next tool is going to be doing like the actual wet rare circuits, and that's going to be cool. But anyway, that's the new setup, so bye!